Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm back with unmemory, and I'm gonna pick up where I left off, but I reset the lie because I played on my own. So I'm gonna replay it for you. They also have to, they're planning some fixes for it, but here we go. Enjoy. Bill Murray. Okay, so the girl is Kim, pink.
All right, so you were at the party. Can you remember if caviar was served? I'm asking because we found a can of caviar inside the last debaser with an address, and we think it has something to do with this message. The notes from my musical box will give you your caviar.
Ah, Debbie. Don't play with Big B. So it's like Flappy Bird. Oh, oh, oh. We'll come back to that. Hmm. Hmm. That looks familiar. Isn't that cool? I love that. Let's read this. Radio show. There's a Walkman and a few cassette tapes in the back. Oh. Hmm. All right, we'll come back to all this.
Close your eyes. I love to caress you with my fingers. Can you feel them? Now, I'm going to take your hand. Yeah.
Tip and strip the pen to find out her name. She's a girl, and she's on the radio. She plays the guitar, and she has the high score. Now, if you do exactly what the fourth song tells you to do, you'll know who's in charge here. If you simply tip and strip.
Oh. All right, hold on. Let's read this. I'm I'm gonna let that play while I read.
Close your eyes. I love to caress you with my fingers. Can you feel them? Now, I'm going to take your hand. Yeah. My fingers are going to slowly caress your palm, your arm, like this. I touch your neck, graze your skin. My fingers distract you. I run them gently through your hair. Do you like that? Now, my lips are going to move closer. So close. But they don't touch your skin. Relax. I like whispering in your ear. Can you keep my secrets? I'll keep yours. Always. But first, relax. I'll give you a massage. Like this. Let go. Doesn't that feel amazing? Gently. So gently. I like to watch you relax. Concentrate on my hands. And all the tension will melt away. You feel better, don't you? Now, I'm going to unbutton your shirt. Slowly. One button. And the next. I'll unbutton them so slowly. My fingers slip under your shirt. They graze your chest, your stomach, so slowly. Can you feel them? I want you to relax. I want to do this so slowly. I really like you, you know? Let me take off your shirt. Let my hands caress your chest. Like that. So gently. Teasing you. Would you like me to kiss your chest? Would you like that? Don't say a word. Just relax. Leave it to me. We'll take it slow. Now you're back. You have a gorgeous back. I want to touch it with my fingers, with my mouth. Do you like that? Oh, you have no idea how much I want this. How many times I've imagined this moment. Are you ready? Do you want to take this your underwear. It's so sexy. Like you. You're the sexiest thing I've ever seen. Do you like that? Oh, you smell so good. I'll never forget how you smell. I wish I could bottle it up and keep it. I like it so much. And now, I'm going to kiss you 3 times. On the 3rd kiss, you'll open your eyes and make love to me. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay. Yeah, that was long. I just wanted to hear the whole thing. Okay, so there's a bunch of stuff going on here. Let's scroll down to the bottom first.
All right, that's good. But we should focus. The caviar can has brought us here, to this vending machine. But we need to find the combination. Do you remember the tune the musical box played?
Alright, so we have to get the music box open first. And if you mess around with it, you can see that there's only a few letters that it can be. B-E-L-O-S-Z. For each one, there's only those 6 letters. So it has to be a word made up of those 6 letters. You could sort of brute force it, but it's more fun to do it the right way. The only thing is that there's one part of the puzzle that's a little confusing that threw me off, and it should be changed in an update. But let's go listen to this again, upside down.
Tip and strip the pen to find out her name. She's a girl, and she's on the radio. She plays the guitar, and she has the high score. Now, if you do exactly what the 4th song tells you to do, you'll know who's in charge here. If you simply tip and strip. Tip and strip the pen to find out her name. She's a girl, and she's on the radio. She plays the guitar, and she has the high score. Now, if you do exactly what the 4th song tells you to do, you'll know who's in charge here. If you simply tip and strip.
Okay, so I wrote this down, and let's go back up to the pen first off. So she's on the radio, KBH radio, Ladies Who Lust. Tip and strip, we already did this. You get Juliet. So that's her name, right? Also here, it said, if you do exactly what the 4th song tells you to do, you'll know who's in charge here. So if you look at the back of this tape, the 4th song is 3 Times a Lady by the Commodores. So 3 Times a Lady. Let's write that down. Okay. So 3 Times a Lady, she's the lady. Juliet is the lady. She's on the radio. She plays guitar. So we're going to go back. So there's a few things here. She said, just one piece of advice, don't play with Big B if you want to get a high score. So there's a couple of ways to read that. Number one, if you want to see the actual highest score, you should play with Big B. Also, she lies, which is a little, I'm not sure that that's the best clue that she lies for that, but anyway, you can play with all 3 and then see, you have to lose with each one, which isn't too hard, to see what the high scores are. Alright, so here we have the highest score is 1524. Let's go back, okay. Let's play the second one. Remember, she plays guitar, and she has the high score. I'll explain why that high score hint is a little confusing, but they said they're going to change it. Wait, how'd that happen? Alright, 18. So you can see here, more high scores. So now Big B should have the biggest scores, because they're the hardest to beat. It's like Flappy Bird. Oh! A little easier though. Except for the fact that I'm falling off the screen, I guess. And what's happening? Okay. So now, here we go. What confused me was that Joe Eris is the highest score here, but you also have Juliet's score, which is 1836. So let's write down Juliet's score. Alright, so 1836, alright? That's the important part. Now, it said, if you do exactly what the fourth song tells you to do, you'll know who's in charge here. So, what we're going to do 3 times a lady, 3 times Juliet is 1836. So let's go to that watch calculator thingy. And do 18. Three, 6 times, 3 equals 5508. Now if you look at it upside down, it says boss. I think it's still a tiny bit of a stretch, I think. So 1836 times 3 equals 5508, but yeah, it looks like boss. So now we can go here and enter boss. Alright, so it played the same tune 3 times. There's 6 notes in each, and if you come up here to the watch again and change modes, pause it because it's loud. Alright, so we're going to pause it here. You can see where each note lands, right? There's 7 lines. Let me show you though. If we play it again, pay attention to where each note lands. Alright, so the first note is right under the 7th line, right? The problem here is that none of these notes are right below the 7th line. But if you change this, you can move it, see? And now G is right under that 7th line. So the first note is G. If we play it again, should we play it again? Let's play it again. All right, so there's only 6 notes altogether, and there are only 3 notes in those 6. So the next one, if you go back here, is right below the 5th line, and that would be D. And the next one goes right centered on the 5th line, that would be E. Then it goes back to D, and then back to G, and then back to D. So you end up with G, D, E, D, G, D, okay? So let's go all the way back down and enter that into the jukebox. So we have G first. Hope that made sense to you. It was pretty clever. I was trying to, it took me a little bit to figure out that I could change the letters on the watch. So G, D, E, D, G, D.
Aha! We've got another card and a mini disc with another debaser name. I wonder what's in it.
All right, so let's take a break here. I'll continue with Killing Jay in the next video. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye-bye. As you can see, we still have a little bit to figure out with the lie. Huh. But, yeah, I'll be back with more. Wait. Hold on a second. I missed the... Yeah.
Let me read this to you. Use the I to find the KLF and obey. It's on the notebook and refers to debaser 4AD. What do you think it means? Come on. Try to remember. Don't you want to get Diane's killer? Here, take your pills. They'll help.
All right, so we'll come back to that. This is going to be chapter 6. And then we have 2 more after that. All right, so that's On Memory. Check it out. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.